Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. So, guys, I am going to be featuring the Don't Tread on Me coin again to start off this episode. Reason being, I have been selling this coin specifically galore, and it is just shocking to me. People who have never bought from me before, they'll find me specifically because of this coin, and from that point, they become just full-on customers of mine. But it is this coin. It's truly a magical coin. And silver stackers, specifically people who love precious metals, they want to get their hands on these. And again, on YouTube, I believe I'm the only one who has really brought light to these coins, but they are very, very, very popular. These are more popular even than the Trump coins. The same people who are buying the Trump coins are buying these. I see them buying these more than the Trump coins. And that right there says a lot. And right here, of course, I'm also going to be featuring the Britonia. These are just solid buys. Whether you get Charles, because of course the Queen already passed away. Charles is great. She's great. And then there's also one where Charles is crowned. I don't believe I have one right now of those, because every time I have them, another coin that people love, they're always buying them off of me. But yes, just Britonia in general. Anybody who's barely getting into this game, you can get Britonias at just excellent prices. And I mean excellent, excellent prices. Have you guys noticed how all these billionaires are building bunkers? All these tech billionaires, these executives, these wealthy people, they're all doing the same thing at the same time. What are the odds? The ultra rich are even going to the extent of buying old cars made before 1986 in case of the event of an EMP. Even old airplanes are being purchased that can fly in the event of an EMP attack. Islands are being bought and bunkers are being built on them. Why? Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Oprah, Richard Branson, they're all doing the same thing. The amount of money and power the corporation and the ruling class have gained in the last decade is unmatched. Always selling at the top. They know where the world is going. The middle class is being completely eroded while the rest are already peasants, at least in the eyes of this ultra rich. It's the have-yachts versus the have-nots. While the 99%, they sit on their ass, the 1% is buying gold, buying silver, buying land, storing food, storing weapons, preparing for the inevitable. Look what's happening to crypto as we speak. My portfolio is the highest it's ever been since I began years ago. The US dollar is collapsing on a global scale, and so precious metals along with cryptocurrency will continue to rise. The banks are being questioned. The state of our economy is being questioned. Our purchasing power is being questioned. BRICS is the greatest threat right now to the US dollar. And BRICS is backed by gold and silver. They know gold and silver are going to hold up better these coming years than the US dollar by a landslide. Have a retirement account that is backed by precious metals. If you don't already, start tomorrow. You will thank yourself later. You will thank yourself greatly. This pen, guys, remember, Mont Blanc, if you're not familiar in the business world, everybody knows these pens, especially if you're a hot shot. You always want to be showing off your Mont Blanc, or maybe you buy yourself a Rolex. But believe it or not, these are big flexes, guys, because these pens, they go for a few $100s. I've seen them go into the thousands. I've seen Mont Blancs that are $4 or $5 grand. Anyways, with some of my silver profits, I went ahead and bought this pen, and right now I am selling it. So, this pen, I'm going to be wearing it, but look, this right here, silver. Silver. It's a little bit hard to get the clarity. And even here, there's even some sort of serial number, but just the authenticity of these pens, it's incredible. And then remember, elephant tusk. So you have elephant tusk, you have precious metals throughout the pen. So of course, it's a very simple object, but something like this, even used, It's always going to be selling in the future, unless you like completely break it and stuff. It's always still going to be worth something. But keeping it intact, you know, maybe scratching it here and there, very minor scratches, is very little wear and tear from wearing it every day. You will always still be able to sell it for a profit down the line. Always. Of course, I have another one of these, a blue one, that was gifted to me from my father, so I would never sell that. But this black one, you know, it's the same thing as that blue one. Yeah, of course I'm gonna sell this thing. I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna enjoy it. But it's super cool. I got this just with my silver profits. And now you know these pens are very expensive because they have precious metals in them. They either have gold or silver. And then of course you have that precious elephant tusk, which is the white part. You have people who they don't know and they're saying, hey, what's up? Is that an eraser on? Is that an eraser? Is that a pencil? No, it's elephant tusk. Much more precious than an eraser. And remember these guys, I love them. These Franklin half dollars. Look, this is 1951. Very, very good condition. Very, very, very good condition. Back in the day, when my parents were kids, they grew up in the 70s. My dad told me that you could go to a McDonald's, give them one of these, and purchase three or four hamburgers. There was a time where you can purchase a hamburger for 25 cents, 24 cents, something like that, 24 cents, 23 cents. Now you get a hamburger, it's dollars. And then this one right here, 1953, and I believe I have a 1955 laying around here somewhere. But just love these. Yeah, if I was gonna say, hey, what's the best alternative silver to be purchasing right now? Right here, the Franklin half dollars. And every episode I feature them, the Mercury dimes. This one's a bit beat up. I think this is that's an old one. Is it old? 1942. Yep, 1942. And it's beat up, but still can't go wrong. And if you're wondering what these half dollars go for, they have gone up exponentially in price lately. If I was gonna sell them on a deal, 25 bucks each. That's on a deal. If I want to be realistic, I could sell them for 30, 35 bucks each. Especially this one, which is just in awesome condition. And then right here, look at that, Philharmonic. Now this Philharmonic, the way it's encased, it's the only one that I've ever purchased like this. I had no idea they were going to encase it like this, but I love it. You know, I really, really do love the encasing, because everything else I have them in, you know, I have them in these little circular capsules, which, you know, they're awesome, but this is really cool. For sure, this is a Philharmonic that I would not want to sell. And it's really, I love the encasing. And then this is a 2021. But remember, guys, if you're stacking silver, Philharmonics, Bretonias, you can get them on gravy prices. And if you ever want to resell them, they're always sought after. Silver people always want to be getting their hands on them. And you know, it's the best bang for your buck. I'll put it that way. You know, if you don't want to be fancy, you don't want to be spending 40, 45, 50 bucks for a single troy ounce, I don't blame you. If you want to be getting good deals, the Bretonia, you can get them for 31, 32 bucks. I've seen them that low, free shipping. Philharmonics, yeah, $32, $33 as well. Even the Krugerrands, got one right here. You can also get these for about $33, $34, $32. Look closely, free shipping, excellent deal. Oh, coincidentally, they're both 2021. Feels like 2021 was very recently, but man, it's been a minute since 2021. And time is just moving so much quicker. Very eye-opening. The older you get, you look at life in a different lens, for better and for worse, of course. But folks, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, you go to my description. In my description, you'll see my link to my eBay account, which is also Silver Dad Knows. You let me know, hey, I watch your shows. I know you. Maybe you do know me. Maybe you know me locally. But just hit me up, and any of the coins that you choose, I will sell it to you at my cost. I won't make any profit. Of course, this is just a one-time thing I'll do for you. Because I do have a silver business. However, because I want everybody to have silver, it's It's a no-brainer. I will sell you any of my coins at your choosing at my cost. So again, guys, just thank you so much. We just hit over 200 subscribers today, so that was super, super cool. But as always, this is Silver Dad Knows. God bless America.